Here goes nothing. Dear UK football, I'm just a broken fan. I watched the Florida game and I'm wondering, what was the game plan? This isn't supposed to be a parallel to Stan, but this is my letter. Just some questions from a young man. I've only followed UK football for a decade or two, but I've been all in since day one. Cut me. I bleed blue. I honestly thought that Stoops would have a breakthrough, but these past years have been tough. I know. Nothing I'm saying is new. I know the coaches, players, and families don't like losing, but taking an L versus not competing at all is what's confusing, because we've taken L's and straight up not competed. Against Florida, our team after one quarter looked defeated. People on Twitter say they can coach better, but they're just being conceited. I think it's a deeper issue, and I'm not just talking heated. I just feel gypped. The way me and other fans feel how we've been treated, we just want our starting quarterback to have more than 2 passes completed. Even former players are popping off against the Cats. I even heard one Wildcat fan say they'd rather be watching the Louisville Bats. I can comment on the lack of adjustments and missing in the flats, but most fans already are looking toward basketball and listening to Andy Katz. But for the fans that are still left, what are you going to do? Buying out Stoops is unrealistic for $12 million. That's like catching Mewtwo. But it's looking like fans are writing Stoops off, sending him up a creek in a canoe. But think about it. Who would even come to our rescue? We've got to bounce back, like I think we will. We need to make adjustments, otherwise we'll keep going downhill. Our D has a lack of depth, so switch up the formation. And our second halves have looked like Monte Teo's former relation, just non-existent, like we took a vacation. Our football club is the laugh of the nation, because watching these games is only causing frustration because we're getting hosed like we're at a fire station. We look like a joke. We play like we're broke. Against Southern Miss, we showed that we can choke. I just want to see a bowl game again before I croak. Barker got sacked when Florida only had 3 on the line. Our offense was on the field shorter than a vine. We've got to do some inside cleaning like an interior design, because our team is getting lost. At this rate, UK football may end up missing on NBC's Dateline. We heard so much about Conrad, but only 2 targets? It's looking dark and messy, you know, how Tar gets. But maybe the talk is true and we'll never be a football school. And in the spring, am I just an April Fool? I tweet out that we'll be a contender, and now I look like a tool? But I'm just part of the best fan base in the world, and don't you dare say Liverpool. The BBM will continue to support the team, whether they admit it or not. We're just asking that more balls be caught. At the end of each game, win or lose, we can at least say, at least we fought. And a bowl game soon, because this season now, it's going to be a long shot. I mean, Brian Jones from CBS called us a junior college. I'd do anything I can to show that he doesn't have knowledge. So let's prove him wrong. I know I sound like I'm singing the same song, but you can't get much lower than this. Our D had more holes in it against Florida than Swiss, and our offense didn't look worth a piss. So fight back and hit hard, and when you go for a tackle, bro, don't miss. Fans, players, coaching staff, and Mitch, we need to turn this around and prove that the first 2 games were a glitch. Offense and defense, we need to make a switch. We can do this, and I don't mean to sound like a corny sales pitch, but we can get out of this. There's no doubt. We're just in a ditch. We have Stoops and his troops. We can't bring back Rich. So let's work with what we have and take this wound we're feeling and stitch, because I'm going to start talking crazy like Lilo and Stitch.
Let's go, Cats. Let's go, baby. We can do it. Go, Cats. Go, Cats. Go, Wildcats. Let's go.